Hey guys, today we're taking apart an Epson Stylus Photo R280 printer. There's similar models to it that you can also refer to this video to. For example, R290 is similar, and there's other ones that may look like yours. So first thing what we need to do is we're going to remove all the trays. Front tray just lifts up and pulls out. It's a replaceable tray for the CD and the paper, so you've probably done that before. This front cover, if you could just press over here in the middle and push it to one of the sides, remove it, and here it goes. Pretty much same concept with this top cover. We're gonna push right here, kind of push it to the left, pull one side out, pull the other side out. The top support tray, this tray right here, we need to press over here on this side and push it out. So you're not pushing on this top one, you're pushing on this inner part. So if you push it, this comes out right away. From here, we take a Phillips screwdriver, Phillips tip screwdriver or screw gun, and we're going to remove 4 screws. One thing I wanted to say before or mention before you start taking yours apart is I've done that already. Turn the printer on, let the carriage get out of its sitting position, and then unplug the printer in order to have this carriage unit moving back and forth freely. I've done that in my printhead video, and that's something we're not going to do here. Is we're not going to remove the printhead because I already showed how to do that in a previous video, so we're not going to spend any time on that on this one. I'll have the video and the link in the description below. So to remove this top cover, there's going to be 4 screws. Once again, it's Phillips head. Then there's another screw right here, and 2 in the back. Let's remove the cord and plug it so it's not in our way. We have 2 screws over on the back, easy access. Oops. And one right here. After we remove these screws, the 4 of them, we can just lift the top cover like so. Here we go. Lifts up, nothing is connected to it. So that's out. And from here on, you can get access to basically all the parts that you need to remove or replace. This is the formatter board, or logic board, however you want to call it. This is the carriage unit. So now let's remove this control panel here. What we're going to first do is remove these. Alright, so what we need to do here is first let's disconnect it. So this is the wire that we just need to kind of remove and then disconnect right here on top. Okay, we got that out. Then this is the one that goes to the control panel, and you want to take it all together. It's connected down here, and then it loops around here. So then it's glued on here. So now this, we need to remove a couple screws, one over here and one over here. Then what we do is we put this printer on its back or on its side, and then we can take a flathead screwdriver, and in this area here you can see an arrow. that it points to. We need to just there's a clamp that we need to push from the left to the right. I believe that's how it is. Let's see if I can get. You'll be able, when you shine some light in there, you'll be able to see where the flap is in. It's going to be a little bit hard for me to film that. And something thinner than this would probably work best if you have a small screwdriver. Or I have this tool here. So I'm just going to push it like this way to the left, and it just pushes the control panel out. So this is what I'm talking about. It needs to be unclamped like this, and then the control panel just pulls up. And then from here, this is the timing strip right here. Removes just by pushing it over here, pushing to the back. And if you need to find your timing strip, there's a lot of times numbers here, like this R4CF860 should be the model number. And it just changes there. When you put it back, make sure you put it on the right slot in the back of the carriage unit. The other thing that there's a couple more things that we'll remove is the power supplies down there. So first we want to remove the formatter board or logic board. So let's just disconnect everything here. I'm going to use some help from the screwdriver, and then it's taped on the back, so just remove the tape so our power supply is ready to go or be replaced. If we're just replacing that, we don't need to remove anything else here. So let's just disconnect everything else. Carefully trying not to break it. And all these cords, make sure you're putting everything back if you are disconnecting this. So I think I got them all. Now we're going to remove one screw here and 3 screws on the bottom behind there. So I'm going to use a screwdriver gun for this. And since my tip here is a little bit short, I need a longer one. I'm going to use this screwdriver to remove the 3 screws there. Let me show you where they're at. You can see there's a screw right there. Sorry, there's some wires, so it's a little bit hard to see. So a screw right there. Let's see here. Then one here and here. So you'll see there's 3 of them in there that we need to replace or remove in order to and a good thing also to do, I just don't want to spend any time on it right now while filming this, is to make sure you remove all the screws from the printer so you don't have anything just wobbling around in there later. So 3 screws there, 1 screw on this side, and our formatter board is removed. Then it's located inside of this case here. So all you do usually when these are sold, they sell only the board without this. So you can just pull it out, open it up with these, you can see where the screws are, and just replace it. Now to get to the board, let's remove a screw right here and this hole here. Then one over here. Actually, it's the right here. Right by the absorber pad box. This one right here in the back. So that will give us the ability to lift this whole setup right here. You can also remove this screw right here in order to have to lift it more. Let's see here. This one right here. So you can see that it lets you lift this area a little bit more. And there's only one screw that holds the power supply unit, and it's right over here. You can see it's that screw right there. That one. So we're going to remove that screw. Okay, looks like we got it, and then we're going to lift this a little bit, and then that just comes out, and then it locks in there. If you're putting it back in, you're kind of putting it under a plastic piece in the corner on the left, and then put it there we go, and then you put the screw back in. But anyway, we got this one out. Now it's a power supply that we have here. The ink absorber pad, this box, this one looks pretty good. There's a screw right here. And there's one on this side. It's a little bit hard to get to, but it's right in there. I got it with the screwdriver, so you kind of need to do the same, is lift a little bit and remove the screw. And this pad box is out now. Even though it looks pretty clean on top, you can see on the side that this is a used printer and there's already ink in there. Sometimes people just remove it and extend it out here if they use the printer a lot, and it just has a reusable tank on the exterior. So that's where the box is, and that's where the tube is. It's right here. So if you need to disconnect it and connect it to your drainable ink tank, like a custom one. So that's pretty much it. We're not going to remove anything else, but if you need to go further, you'll see some screws here and there that would actually let you pick up the whole thing and take it out. We have another video how to fix the paper pickup problem. Usually just cleaning this roller will do the trick, this roller right here, and in the video we show how to do that. So check those out, and thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching again.